React, I'm Sean Middleton, and today, after the 3-0 victory against Millwall and then the 2-1 defeat at home to West Brom, the attention turns to former Premier League champions at Blackburn Rovers at the 12:30 live Sky Sports game, early kick-off on Boxing Day. Sunderland versus Blackburn. The final score was Sunderland 2, Blackburn Rovers 1. Ross Stewart with a penalty for Sunderland to equalise, and then SIMMS with the late goal for the valuable 3 points for Sunderland. Could you please like, share and subscribe to our channel? Remember, it's absolutely free. It does not cost a penny, so please subscribe. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. It's a little bit late. Merry Christmas, and enjoy your days and have a great New Year, and all the best from everybody from SFC Fans React there. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see SFC Fans React, Sunderland 2, Blackburn Rovers 1, and I'm with, what's your name?
It's Donna.
Donna, you say it was your first game?
First game, because I used to come when I was younger, but then my husband and my daughter was like, come today, I bring them good luck. I knew it, 2-1, I predicted it. Come on, Sunderland! Sunderland till I die. I remember all the chants.
You remember all the chants?
I remember all the chants.
What was your best part in the game today?
The best part today? Not only the wine, but I just, when we scored, I just was like, get in. That first goal, hellish.
Yeah.
What do you think, love?
Oh, I thought Patterson was brilliant.
Aye.
Really good, honestly, on the ball. We even got the photo.
Yeah?
We got it, bang on, bang on.
Bang on. Right away, Army!
Will you be back?
Yeah, because it's warming up soon, isn't it?
Right, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers, neighbour.
Thanks.
SSC Fans Reacting, I'm with, what did you say his name was? John Austin.
John Austin. Aye.
You just said that you've missed every goal.
Missed every goal. Millwall, last game. Every time I go to the toilet for a wee or for a piss.
The score?
The score?
They score.
They score.
Oh, well didn't they get the toilet then?
No,
Keep it in.
no, but these are saying every time I go for a piss. Go for a piss. I've just been for a piss. I haven't seen one goal. No, but the Millwall game, right? 3 out. No, but I missed the first 2 goals. Yeah. But Simms scored last minute.
Aye.
My name was in the Polish shop getting some cans. On the way back, I says, Peter, I said, I missed them 2 goals. He says, we won 3 now.
Right, what about the game today? It looks like Sunderland have getting a late goal, which would be a massive 3 points against Blackburn.
Massive.
Simms just scored there, missed the goal, but...
but I missed it now because I've been for a piss, innit?
Well, what do you think of the game in a whole?
Marvellous.
Marvellous?
Marvellous, but I am a bit drunk with the festivities.
Very cagey game, wasn't it? Very cagey game.
Cagey, aye.
I was thinking, is he going to stick a twist with the team? And looks like he's done the right thing. At the moment, let's hope we can hang on and get the 3 points.
What can we do? Huh? What can we do?
It's tight up there, isn't it?
It's tight.
Star performer?
I don't know.
Diallo.
Do you reckon Diallo? Diallo.
What do you right, thanks for your time, pal. Looks like it's the 3 points. 3 points there. Cheers, lads. Sunderland 2, Blackburn Rovers 1 on Boxing Day. A brilliant 3 points. I'm with Kevin
and Harry.
Lads, it was it was a very tight game, but thankfully Sunderland got over the line, and I think deservedly we got the 3 points.
Oh, it was tremendous, Sean, tremendous. There was just a feeling in the South Stand towards the end of the game that we were going to get the winner there.
Yeah.
And what a great way to finish, especially for my nephew, come all the way out from Australia.
Yeah.
For only his second match ever. Just tremendous, mate. Couldn't have wrote the script better.
Yeah, good Christmas present, that one. It was just phenomenal. Like, the lads were working so hard out there, and just, they deserved the win.
Yeah. Are you a big obviously Sunderland fan?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hard to get the games because you live in Australia.
Yeah, no, I usually watch most of them per season. But usually it's a bit different here in an afternoon instead of getting up at 1 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, great to be here.
Yeah. Bailey Wright, is he one of your favourite players? Obviously from Australia as well, is he?
Yeah. He's just been phenomenal for the lads. It's great to see an Australian player there. But almost got kicked out of the stadium waiting for him for a signature.
There you go, a lifetime ban there, like Sean, because we were last ones out the studio having a go at us. We said, no, we're waiting for Bailey Wright, man. And they were like, get out.
Anyway, onto the game, I thought for myself, look, Diallo was a different class, a different gravy today. Again, he looks a brilliant player, doesn't he, Diallo?
Oh, he's unbelievable. Like, you can see the work he's doing in the midfield there and up front. Like, he's just, the plays he's making and the runs he's making, just, he's just amazing.
Yeah. Can we keep him? I mean, there's an option for Manchester United to recall him in January. That is a bit of a worry. Or you think, look, let's not worry, it's stay for the remainder of the season.
Look, it's a bit of a worry, but like they've already got a few young players coming through. It probably wouldn't hurt him to do another 6 months out at Sunderland and just keep going.
That's
and
a very good
given
point.
the form he's been having, he's been excellent.
Very
So
good
they probably
point.
want him to stay out there.
I missed the goal, so can you talk us through the SIMMS goal? Because I was out 85 and I always miss the late goals, but I'm glad I missed the goal because we won the game.
Oh, you probably heard the roar like SHAUN, did you?
It was the one of the loudest was. It was brilliant.
Well, I think it was a free kick on the left, wasn't it, originally? Ball come over and it just felt a little bit of a scramble in the box. And SIMMS, we were right behind it, and you could just see him. He saw the corner of the goal and just put it like outside of his foot, toe poke straight into the corner.
Yeah,
proper goal scorer.
Brilliant. Were you diving all over?
We were. We got mental. It was amazing. But proper strikers finished that, just poking it away into the corner. Saw the goal open and just went for it, and keeper couldn't even move. It was great.
January's obviously approaching. We've got a few injuries. Do you think we need to strengthen, lads?
You always need to strengthen, like SHAUN, always, don't you?
Yeah.
But it's always harder in January because there's not many free transfers on about. You've got to pay top work. So maybe it's loans, couple of Premier League loan players.
What would you go for? Because I was being talking lads there, they see defence, but I think more right in defence. I think we need some physicality in our team. I think we need somebody in the middle who can just boss people around and the quality. Somebody who's a good passer and a big lad. I think that's someone in a big midfielder. What do you guys think on that?
You spot on, SHAUN. That the Plymouth lad, what was he called? He had a little mix-up with Matete towards the end of last season. I can't remember his name.
Michael, nice name. Michael, the big Plymouth lad. Who was he again in the midfield?
He was on a free at the end.
Kamara.
Somebody
like a big centre midfield. I think when they just because Corby Evans, I think is sometimes a bit injury prone, a bit made of glass, but he's a good player. But he'll not play your full, 46 games, will he?
Oh, exactly. No, he's excellent in midfield. But we've got those big lads up front. You need those big lads in the middle to facilitate him as well. So it'd be good to pick up some good signings over the summer.
I've got to talk about the Ross Stewart situation. What's your feelings on the Ross Stewart? Can we sign him? Can we get him tied down to a long-term deal?
I mean, we've got a good price on him, 10 mil, but I don't know if you want to lose him because you think about the money you're going to need.
He's priceless. I think he's priceless. I think
he is. Well, you're thinking of the amount of money you've got to bring in to replace him, and you don't even know if it's a surefire thing. You've got Ross Stewart there. You know he works. You know he's great for the team.
He's a grafter, and he's got the goals in him.
And the fans love him.
We love him.
Everyone absolutely loves him. So you just want to hold on to him, wouldn't you?
What do you think, mate, on the Ross Stewart situation?
Well, I think we've got an option of a year's contract anyway, SHAUN, haven't we?
Option of another year, but I think if another team comes in and offers, big bucks and this that and the other, will we accept? I don't know. We're in the Magic situation again, a little bit with the Magic thing. Where do we try and go on out and keep him?
We've got to keep him. I mean, we've got the option of a year, definitely. So he's staying for another. I would have thought he's staying for at least another year, hasn't he? Because that's up to the club, isn't it? Whether they take the option on, I think.
Well, but I think if somebody, it's up to the club as well if they accept the deal off the rejected deal as well. I mean, but is that case they could run his deal down and go for free?
I think they're trying to offer him like a 3 or 4 year deal on better terms, better wages than at the minute. But I mean, if you keep him till the end of the season, it is a tough one. Do you take the big money off him now?
It is.
I think a lot of teams would maybe try to take him on a free and not try and.
Well, that's the thing.
The big money
that's
now?
the thing as well. I mean,
might try that. And like the Rangers, that might try and nick him now. But I think a lot of
if they got the money though.
Well, no, I doubt it.
No.
But
happy vibes on where you said. Happy vibes.
Tremendous today. Can I just say Merry Christmas to me, Auntie Irene, Claire and Todd, Harry's mum and dad in Australia, all the family over there and all my family here as well. And we've just got a little chant as well, haven't we? Before we go. Diallo!
SHAUN fans react. A Boxing Day special for Sunderland. A late goal from SIMMS gets the 3 points.
Yeah, excellent. SAS strikes again. Look, thank God we've got them both back now.
Yeah,
that was a great result.
Let's just hope we can keep them fresh and keep them fit.
Yes.
That's the secret now, isn't it? But onto the game, what was your best moments in the game, pal?
The penalty call. But Diallo's great though. I wish we could afford to keep him. He's like magic, isn't he? He's another level, isn't he?
I think I've got to say this, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, but there's no way that we're going to keep Diallo. I think you've got to be realistic and think when he go back to Man United, and I think he might even break into their team. And if he's given the chance, he looks just looks a cut above, doesn't he? He looks class, man, doesn't he? He's the ball that sticks to him like glue.
Yeah. But it was great. I mean, against the third team in the division, and they're in form.
That's what I'm saying. But there was a guy there saying that they weren't very good. But was that not because we played well though?
Yeah, they were big side, weren't they?
That's physical side, big physical side.
Yeah,
but
we did the business.
Let's just give the lads credit. We've got the 3 points. I'm quick to criticise when we play crap, but today look, we've got the 3 points.
Great,
and it's a huge 3 points as far as I'm concerned.
I think we need to ban that referee from. I
put a tweet out at half time. I said that referee was horrible, awful. Seems like the referees, these bad referees, just linger around Sunderland, don't they?
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah, but look as well, Tony Mowbray again. His case. This happened, I said that he's not the man to get us back to the Premier League. I still don't think he is. But do you think Tony Mowbray is the man just to steady us for now and then?
For now, I do. Yes. Yep. If he gets us up there, maybe he deserves even a season up in that division. But if it's going dodgy, let's bring back Keane.
I believe he's only had 1 season in the Premier. I could be wrong here, but it was with West Brom. I think they got relegated. But I don't think he's. I don't think he'd be the man to get us back to the Premier League. But into the game, I thought. Luke, what do you think of Luke 19? I thought it was.
Luke 19, yes, very good, positive. Yeah.
The interceptions.
One of our own. Yeah.
Interceptions. I mean,
crucial ones.
Mr. Versatile, he can play anywhere.
Yes.
He's been a massive plus this season.
Yes, absolutely has. Yeah. And of course, Gooch.
Yeah.
Gooch put a shift in, didn't he?
But he went off in the encirclement. Also, there's a couple of injuries are starting to ramp up now.
Yeah.
You think we need to do some business in January?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do you think? Why would you strengthen in January?
Defence again, because I don't know, just looked a bit fragile. So at the beginning of the match, Patterson was a bit shaky, I thought.
So you think defence? What about midfield? I think we need to break out like a really big, quality central midfielder. One who demands, controls the game.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Get a grip. Yeah.
That's what.
We've got a lot of good players, but there's not many big physical ones.
That's what we need. We need some experience in the squad, don't we?
Yeah. Mind you, when you see what Simms is like, Simms always backs out of a challenge, but Stewart got stuck.
Oh, Stewart gets stuck in.
Yeah.
No holding back, Stewart.
Yeah.
On the Stewart, can Speakman and KLD persuade him that this is his home for the next few seasons?
I would love it. Yeah.
You would love it if we signed him on for a long-term deal.
Yeah.
Next 2 games, Wigan away, then Blackpool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on paper we should beat Wigan because they're right down there now.
Yeah.
Blackpool, we should beat them as well.
Would you bring Broadhead if there was an option to bring Broadhead back in the summer?
Yes.
Or
definitely.
even in January if there was a chance.
I would, yes, I liked him.
Would you bring him, because he doesn't seem to be getting regular football. He's coming on as an impact for Wigan. Star performer, mate, this afternoon.
Star performer, Stewart, I'll go with.
Go with Stewart?
Yeah, I'd like to see him. I like when he got stuck in there and he got a goal, albeit from a penalty, but yeah.
You think this season, do you think we'll get in the playoffs?
I think we'll finish in the top 6, but I don't think we'll.
You're not doing nothing in the playoffs.
Nah.
We'll get the playoffs and then we'll get knocked out in the playoffs.
That's what I feel, but I mean, I'd love us.
A lot of Sunderland fans will take that though in the first season. Do you think?
Yeah.
You know, even me, and I'm very ungrateful at times.
Yeah.
But I would, if we finish 6th, I'd be over the moon with that.
Yeah, me too.
Especially with Mowbray, because I don't think he's the man, and I think Alex Neil was a bit of a, wasn't when he left. It was left a bit of taste, isn't it?
Yeah, it's to get the good ones to want to come to Sunderland, isn't it? But they should. I mean, the fans are fantastic. The crowds at the
44,000 that day.
Yeah, fantastic.
So, right, thanks for your time, Paul.
My pleasure.
Have a good night. Enjoy your beers.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Michael Bowers. Michael, it's always happy when we win the game, of course. But
those scenes at the did you come out again?
I didn't see it. Oh, and the tortoise of the scenes, right, Michael.
Dave, bugger off. Dave's just trying to make us laugh behind the camera. I know you don't want me to swear. Right, okay.
Sorry.
Should we get the GoFundMe to keep having Sean come out here and we keep scoring late goals? Because you did this in League One, didn't you?
I did. There
was a number of games where you kept coming out.
Was just scoring late goals, wasn't he?
Nathan Broadband.
Of
course, Broadband. Oh God, hopefully he has a rubbish game on Thursday. I'll do all of Wigan. There we go. Right, so you want me to talk you through the winning goal?
Yeah, the winning goal.
It was kind of scrappy. Basically, we had a set piece that was floating into the box. It was kind of a bit of ping-pong ball going everywhere, but then Dan Ballard managed to get the ball, connect with it in the box, pass it through to Ellis Simms. He took the ball past his marker, and there was a very slow finish it in the bottom left corner, but it was still, well, Dave saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, it was sublime.
It was.
Dave, DJ Sizzler said it was sublime. There you go.
It wasn't a great. It was actually, no, it was a tidy finish, but it wasn't great. But I don't care. It's an injury time winner. Inject it into my veins.
Michael, I just want to talk about the referee quickly, and I make it brief. But the referee was atrocious, wasn't he? It wasn't just me and a few other like others. The referee was bad.
I'm going to refer back to my interview I did with Sean after we beat Wigan, and I had about a 3-minute rant about the referees, about how they come up here and try and just basically do that. I'm not going to be intimidated by the Sunderland fans' atmosphere. Granted, I thought at times the atmosphere was pretty shocking today. Actually,
It was. I agree.
Yeah,
he had that sort of.
But he did. I'm just going to keep repeating things I've said over and over again. But can we? The one thing I'm always sick of is when people go, "We can't criticise referees." Yes, we can. They're employed to do a job the same way the players are. And and by the way, this isn't just a Sunderland thing. And again, we're saying this when we've won a game, so we don't sound so bitter.
Yeah.
Although saying that, both times we complained about the referees, we came from behind to win, so maybe we'll just keep complaining.
Yeah.
But yeah, the referee was shocking.
I didn't like the gun about the referee, but he was awful, man.
But he was
absolutely
terrible,
awful.
I don't know whether the referees need help or more funding for VAR in the Championship. Do you remember Alex Pritchard did an interview with on the club podcast and said that he feels that we should have VAR in the Championship, and I actually agree, because the Championship's a big league, especially for clubs coming down from the Premier League to get into the Premier League for the money.
Yeah.
I can kind of get not having it in League 1 and League 2, and I said that even in League 1. I get why you don't have it in League 1. The Championship is a pretty big league gigantic league in comparison to those to Leagues 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether the referees need help or the linesmen need help or they're just shocking. They are shocking.
Yeah.
The amount of bad decisions that went against us, and probably Blackburn had a fair few go against them that were stupid as well. Something's got to be done about it. I'm tired of going about referees, but they need to be addressed.
Right, anyway, onto the game, Michael. Their goal, something seemed strange about that goal. I looked at
it was a cross, and then I remember the ball coming into the box, and all of a sudden the ball was nestling in the net.
Probably Stewart.
It was a Stewart own goal.
It was a Stewart own goal, right?
So technically we should have won 3-0.
I didn't see the replay because I didn't go down off time.
I haven't seen the only goal I've seen the replay for. Well, I've seen our 2 goals back.
It's in the penalty.
Yeah. By the way, I will give the referee this though. Is he on drugs? We get 2 penalties in back-to-back home games. What's going on here? I'm sure we used to go through like a 4-month spell where we never ever got a penalty, and now we've got 2 goals in 2 penalties in 3 games.
Yeah.
Ross Stewart showed great composure for the penalty, mind, because that's obviously a big moment. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think that's the first time Blackburn have lost a game after taking the lead this season. I might be wrong on that.
I know your stat was saying that they've never drew a game all season, but
no, they haven't. They've
won 13 and lost 10.
They've won 13 now, lost 11.
Lost 11 now.
And yet, but to be fair, they're not. It's weird because first half today, I thought we were easily the better team. First half, easily better.
I thought
even second half, I thought we were. I think second half you could make a case for me with it being even, but I still think we edged it. I
think they had the moments, but I said, wait, look at the games, the 50-50, but I still think
over the game we deserve to win.
I think we deserve to win. Yeah,
and especially when you. And by the way, I've got nothing but respect for Blackburn, a pretty big club, but I think. The game down there, we were robbed.
Oh, well, decisions by the referee.
That's nothing against Blackburn. But of course, if you're a Blackburn fan that night, you're not going to take a 2-0 win just because the opposition feel they're robbed. But for me today, I thought we did get what we deserved. I thought we were the better side. But to be fair, I know they lost to Forest in the Cup, but these beat Norwich just over a week ago away from home. Yeah, and I know the atmosphere at Norwich isn't good, but that's a good result though.
I think with us, Mike, I don't know what you think, but I think we're going to be hot and cold now. I think that's what Mowbray is.
Do you think that's what we're going to get with the young players as well, though? Not just necessarily with Mowbray, but
maybe. I think we're going to win one, we'll lose one, that's what our season's going to be like now.
For this season, that's fine. For next season, that needs to be addressed.
That's what I'm saying. So what would you do? Like, I mean, in regards to Mowbray, if you could get somebody better in the summer, would you maybe see if Mowbray's done his job? Thanks very much, Tony.
I've said for me that I think Tony Mowbray's fine for this season and possibly for next, because that's when his contract runs out. Beyond that, I'd want to look to get someone a bit better though, because I think he's a fine hand now to steady the ship and give us on a good footing.
Yeah.
But beyond that, there's only so long Sunderland will be wanting to languish in this league. Eventually, we want to be getting back where we belong.
We've discussed about this division, and you said 5 years, but I think having looked at this division now,
I've reduced that to 3 now. I think in 3-4 years we should be looking to be in the Premier League.
I think if we kept Alex Neil,
by the way, that's not arrogance. So there you go.
If we kept Alex Neil, and I think if we signed
don't mention
2 or 3 more players,
don't mention that.
I think we could have finished in the top 6. No doubt about it.
You know what? In a way, I still think we could though, because
there's still a chance.
But we've still got a chance. But if we hadn't had, even forget Alex Neil for a minute, because I want to try and forget that person with every fibre of my being. But with Ross Stewart, even if Ross Stewart or Ellis Simms hadn't got injured, I think there's a good.
We're just unlucky one with the 2 of them.
That's one of the rare. That's one of the rare circumstances where I think criticism at Speakman is fair. That's one of the rare occasions.
He gets a lot of flack. Like I mean,
way too much in my opinion.
I think we agreed. I think he's getting
for every bad or average signing, you can name 2 good ones.
Yeah.
You know that's. generally, I mean, the quality signs have been much better since the regime's come in.
Absolutely.
I don't think that can be denied
a million
from anyone.
times better.
Even people who aren't fully on board with the regime, I think, have to.
I mean, look at Roberts, Diallo, Pritchard.
Roberts, Pritchard, Clark in
These
League
are all
One,
players
Bart
that's
in League
improved
One,
us.
Broadhead, Stewart,
Danny Batt, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love the way you say Danny Batt.
Ross Stewart, Donald Meffin got Stewart, didn't they?
No, actually, they didn't. To be fair, I think that was after Speakman was appointed.
Oh, right.
Look, not every signing's perfect, of course not. And there are areas we do need to be better at. But I think one thing I will admit, and Speakman deserves criticism for this. If we're not willing to give Ross Stewart just a couple of extra K to not totally go against our wage structure to keep him, then I think criticism's fair of that. Because I was of the opinion that I think, and I still believe, Ross Stewart has to want to negotiate as well. It has to be both sides.
He's got to want to steer.
It's the best way I did my season review with Dave on my own channel. There's a plug there. I don't care. But I mentioned to him, and the best way I described it was, the strikers we're going for, because they're younger, will have 2 or 3 really good qualities. Ross Stewart's got about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
He's got a very good all-round game. And for me, and as much as I agree with what the model's going to be, that we are going to bring players in, build them up and sell them on for a big profit and be sustainable, I think Ross Stewart's got to be an exception to that.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not saying that for every single player we have, but Ross Stewart is a good all-round player, and you could see how important he was to what we played today.
I think the board have got to give us fans just some hope that, in football, that's what you want. You can keep your best players.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
And we should be a big enough club to be able to keep our
That's
best
what I mean.
players. We're not going to keep every one of our best players, obviously, because we're going to sell some on, and I get that. We have to be sustainable.
Diallo, he's not going to steer.
Yeah, I know you mentioned about his recall option in January, but I think Man United are going for a winger from abroad, and are really determined. So I'm hoping we've got him for the next 6 months. Put it that way. But there's no chance he's here next season, and I've accepted that. Just enjoy him while he's here. Just enjoy him for the next few months while he's here.
Onto the ground. I mean, the away fans is going to be moved out in the low tier next season. Mike, where would you move them if you were the
Where's Sean is so I can be next to him on the ground. Yeah, maybe about, I don't know, it depends. Maybe the north stand, something like that. Because
not one of the corners. Would you see
maybe one of the corners? Yeah, to be fair, I mean, maybe the corner where, just any one of the 4 corners, to be honest, because I do still
improve the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I know Sunderland fans turn out in their numbers, and that's mental for the attendance for Boxing Day. I just still think as fans. The West Brom game, I lost me cool with a lot of fans because I felt like if you can make the effort to boo the players at full time, which the second half against West Brom wasn't very good, I admit that. Yeah. But if you're going to make the effort to boo the players, then make the effort to get behind them during the game.
That's true.
No, by the way, that's not just on the fans totally. The players have got to do their bit. But I think overall this season, the players in performance terms have done their bit. Yeah. The one thing I've always criticised of this team is that I think we do need to start winning more home games.
And that's being very inconsistent at home.
Exactly. But that's our 4th. But you know what? To be fair, that's a really good result.
It's a really good result.
A team that was. I mean, I don't know whether they'll be third after all the game. By the time
the top 6, you would imagine, though. I would imagine them.
They'd at least be. They'd expect to be challenged for the top 6, and fair enough after the start they've had.
Yeah.
But point is, they're not a bad team. Blackburn are not a bad team, and I think you've got to look at it again. They won at Norwich. It's a very good result. So yeah, they're not a bad side. That's definitely one of the results of the season.
Michael, past the halfway points that we haven't spoken for a while because of being the World Cup, England.
Yeah, he wouldn't pull any sickies to come to Sunderland games. How dare he?
But past the halfway point now, I mean, why would you sum the season up? Because we're
inconsistent, but I think I'm pretty positive.
Content with
I'm quite happy with what we've done so far, because going into the I can put it this way: if you were offered 34 points after 24 games before Coventry, would you have taken it?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And I know. Do you think expectations risen among some of the fan base?
Well, I think before the ball was kicked, all the fans looked, all we've got to do is consolidate, stay. But then once they've seen the results and they've seen some of the teams, the fans has gone, do you know what?
The league hasn't stood out, has it?
It's not. I think the season, if we were consistent, we could have been
definitely
challenging, really challenging.
I mean, the only teams I'm thinking off the top of my head is Coventry second half, to be fair, deserved a point. Burnley second half.
We just malfunctioned.
I'd say West Brom kind of, even though I didn't think we were that great.
I think the conditions as well maybe.
But you get my point though. There's hardly been. I mean, the first hour of the Cardiff game was pretty atrocious.
We have been more than a match for every team this season, 100%.
Exactly,
100%.
And if you look how congested the league is from playoffs down to say 14th, 15th,
Michael can we sneak in the playoffs? Can
we? Yes. Will we? Probably not.
That's what I think.
I think For me, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be finishing top half now. I
Yeah.
think we've got a team that's good enough for that. My one thing about Mowbray, and this is one thing I've heard, apparently his team's gone a bit of a dip second half of the season.
I know,
and I'm kind of being a bit reserved with that
worried
because
about that,
I
aye.
wouldn't say I'm worried, but I'm just a bit cautious.
Aye.
But for now, it's a Boxing Day win. I'm going to enjoy it. And the last thing I'll say, when I said to Paul, the last time we were at home on Boxing Day was when a certain Mr. Parkiola, Dave loves him, Phil Parkinson set up for a 0-0 draw against bottom of the league Bolton Wanderers, and now we're on the brink of the playoffs in the Championship. So
time to change. Happy vibes.
come on!
Go subscribe to Michael Bowser's channel as well. Top YouTuber, the best. Right, cheers. Cheers, Michael, lad. Ashley and Charlene are on SAFC Fans React. Brilliant late goal by Sunderland. Ellis Simms with the winner. How do you feel now?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Has it made you Christmas? Or
It
not
has
quite?
actually. Seems like we came from Germany to watch it.
From Germany?
Yeah, we're from Germany.
We're from Germany.
From Germany?
We just came for 1 week to Christmas.
Aye. Jesus, that is unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's dedication for you.
It is, isn't it? She's got a bit of a sore throat now. You can't talk that well, so screaming too much.
Yeah, but onto the game. It was a very cagey game, but I thought we played well in parts. Diallo was brilliant. Diallo wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was amazing. He was amazing.
He's got too many tricks sometimes. He doesn't.
I think he does a little bit too much.
He's got like
sometimes.
I don't know. He's got like 10 different options on me every time he gets the ball. He's so much better than everyone else.
But him and Roberts, it seems like the ball's glued to the feet, isn't it? And I think Blackburn's a decent side. I think in the top 4. I think they're up there, so it's a good result for us. Yeah, it's a massive 3 points.
They weren't very good though, were they?
No,
was that
not
like what?
Was that not because we?
They had, I think, 2 on target, 2 shots on target, and we had like 5 on target, and like in general it was like 10-2 or something. So
yeah,
we were a lot better. Second half was okay. It was sometimes equal, but the first half we were loads better.
Yeah. What do you think was the difference in the second half? Do you think?
Putting on 2 strikers.
Yeah.
Because they weren't that good. Putting on 2 strikers.
Yeah.
Definitely the way to go.
Yeah, I thought it was a 50-50 game. I thought it could have went either way, and I was thinking to myself, do a stick or twist here? And they made the 2 subs, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I think we were forced with a couple of injuries. One with Circun come off, and then and Gooch, sorry. But I think in the whole, I think we deserved to win the game.
We definitely did.
Yeah. What's your aspirations for the season? And I mean, we're just 7th at the minute, but with an early kick-off. Do you think we can sneak in the playoffs, or do you think it's too soon?
I hope so. Hope to get in the playoffs, but it's so tight.
Yeah.
It's like, and what we're like, we were like, well, for what you say we are 7th.
But with the early kick-off, so the other games have got to play at 3 o'clock.
But it's like relegation spot's not that far away either.
I know it's
so tight.
Yeah.
But
what's your aspirations for the?
I think we'll just stay.
Stay in the championship this season.
I think we'll stay in the. Well, I don't think we're gonna get.
No, not this season.
No.
Go for it next season.
Yeah.
Have a good summer.
Yeah.
Ross Stewart seems to be the talking point of all the Sunderland fans at the moment. Do you think Ross Stewart will sign you, Dale, or do you think that ship's sailing rapidly?
You see, I don't get much of the info. I just heard that we put like a 10 million price tag on him.
Well,
is it Rangers? Who wants him? Rangers or Celtic?
Newspaper reports, but I wouldn't believe too much into the pricing, really. Would you take 10 million for him? Would you take 10 million for Ross Stewart? Or do you think you're that desperate you want him to stay?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of them ones, isn't it? Don't know.
We've got to try our best to keep him.
You've got to keep him.
He seems like all the fans love him, don't they, as well? And he seems like this has got to be his home. But you get this vibe of other players. It's happened in the past where we keep in the go.
Let's just hope Man U just don't come back and get
Diallo.
Yeah.
Where there's an option of a recall.
I hope not.
There's an option for a recall, and obviously Ronaldo leaving Manchester United now. That could leave the door open. I don't know. Let's hope not. Let's hope we can keep him for the rest of the season. Yeah. And the next 2 games, what you're looking at? I mean, they're obviously Wigan away. We've got a good record against Wigan, and then Blackburn on New Year's Day.
I haven't followed it. I don't know. I haven't followed it.
No.
It was just all Boxing Day and Blackburn. That was it.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
All right, no, but right. Thanks for your time. Enjoy the rest of your stay and have a safe journey back. Okay. Fans reacting with
Kyle, Ryan, Ray.
Lads, brilliant end of the game. Ellis Simms' goal. I never seen it. Can you talk through it?
So it was basically just scrambling in the box like we've had all game. We need more confidence in the box, but we'll find our feet. Simms was on the back post.
Yeah.
Bottom
put away.
Straight in.
It's a great feeling. Like, I mean, especially when you hear the roar.
Hugging random people and everything. It's mint. Love it. Keep it in, try for it.
Keeper didn't try that. No.
He just stood there.
We're not bothered that way.
Nah.
Do you know we're on the table now? Because I couldn't get me.
Not a clue. I'm not getting any reception.
I think we might have jumped a couple of places, like, but we were 10th, maybe 7th or.
We'll be in playoffs definitely.
No, we're not. I don't think we're in the playoffs, like. Who you thought? I thought we played some good stuff for dear, like. To be fair, Diallo was when he's on his.
I'll give him man the match. Come on, Gooch.
I thought
Gooch done really well.
Gooch. I think 09 was brilliant as well with his interceptions and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see Ballard and Stewart back on the pitch as well. Really nice to see.
Just see him back, got injured doing it.
Yeah.
But Diallo, we're hoping keep him in January as well. That's going to be a Man U didn't recall him.
I just want Roscoe to score
to sign a contract.
Do
you think he'll sign? Do you think he'll sign a contract?
Definitely.
Do you think he'll sign a contract? No.
Maybe for another year.
You think he'll sign for a year?
To the end of the season, maybe.
Yeah, I think if he's going to sign, it's going to be 3 or 4. I think he'll leave. Like I don't think we can match the wages for other teams. Let's hope he does.
Yeah.
What was your best moment in the game?
The last 5 minutes.
That's 5 minutes. The goal.
The goal.
Aye.
The goal.
Aye. Are you saying that was only good? No, I thought we played some good stuff, didn't we?
Yeah.
We played some good stuff. You think we deserved the 3 points?
Yeah, definitely.
Can we sneak in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Or do you think we're too inconsistent?
We'll get the playoffs.
You think we're going to the playoffs?
Aye. Nah.
No, this guy's a bit like me. These two are just
Got up, man.
They're going up.
Macamize?
Macamize. Right, Tuesday time, lads. Have a good boxing. You think get too drunk? Be safe, all right? All right, take care, buddy. SFC fans reacting with Andrew and Daniel, lads. A brilliant end to the game. SIMMS delivers the 3 points for Sunderland.
Oh yes, very good. I like this finish at the end. It's a nice toe poke there. I thought, overall we deserved to win. I mean, I would have taken a draw beforehand, but I would have been based on that point when we disappointed to not win. But yes, it helps us along, and hopefully we can get more points, get the win against Wigan, keep the momentum rolling.
Try and stay consistent, and maybe can sneak in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, it's one since we lost to Cardiff, it's like 1 defeat in their 5. I think we're starting to hit our stride a bit, which is good. Heading into January, we're getting more players back fit. And
I've just been told there that we are 7th in the table, and I've got early kick-off. But
it's good to take advantage, put pressure on our opponents.
Yeah. Who caught you out this afternoon? I thought Diallo and 09 were brilliant.
Yeah, 09's just playing out of his skin.
He's Mr. Consistent. The amount of times interceptions, man, was phenomenal.
I know. It's true. It's like it's never been away. It's like I know it's a cliche. It's like a new signing. Speaking of new signing, put pen to paper on a new contract.
Yeah. I was just about to come to that. Ross Stewart is obviously the talking point of the Sunderland fans. Will he sign? Do you think?
I mean, he should sign, but in
an
ideal world,
we're going to see that.
I mean, he should sign. I mean, why wouldn't he? But it's all about both parties coming together and finding the best deal for everyone.
His best deal's got to be to stay at the stadium, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
It's got to be shown. We love him, he loves us. Let's just hope we can get over the line, yeah?
Yes.
Obviously, the next 2 games, like we've seen Wigan and Blackpool, what are you looking at there? Do you think
hopefully
6 points? Hopefully, or do you think?
I think now they've beaten Blackburn, maybe 4. I'll probably take 4, but I think you look 6 would be great. And I mean, you never know if we get 6 points, and then maybe it might be in the top 6 by New Year's Day. Or thereabouts. So could start.
There's a few people said that if we get promoted this season, I know what your guys' thoughts are, that it might be too soon for us. What's your thoughts on that? I'll take yours first.
That'd be nice to get back in the Premier League, but I think it'll be too soon. We've seen in the past, if you have run promotion too many, you can look at Sheffield United, for example. Yes, they did well in the first season, but then they just didn't spend.
They plummeted out,
Yeah, so
and also some examples, like I remember Southampton got promoted in 2012 after back-to-back promotions. They're still haven't been relegated yet, so it can work.
Works either way.
But works either way. It could be too quick, but you never know. Just keep winning games and see what happens.
Yeah, see what it takes us.
Positive vibes, lads. Right, I'm going to ask you for a star performer this afternoon. You first.
I'm going to say Amad Diallo.
I'm going to say 09.
Well, that's my 2, so you just nail it anyway, lads. Have a good night. Stay safe, lads. All right. Watch what you're doing. Take care, lads.